weeks later, even though it's meant to be every week.
It's meant to be weekly, but we have the mums here.
And also we've kind of given up on dating after our 4 failed dates.
Yes. Have we been on any since then?
I've been on 1.
It's been on a date since we spoke last.
I mean, what else have we been up to this week?
Are you trying to defer from the date?
Yeah, because guys, I don't like him, but I want to keep things. He's a good person. Put it this way, he was high. As a guy, he was high. So that was like a 4th failed date.
I was at home and I got a text from Grace and I was like, that's weird. She's only been there for like an hour.
I mean,
he's on drugs.
The date wasn't a fail, but he was in the toilet every 5 seconds.
He's on drugs.
So,
enough said.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about the date, to be honest.
Yeah. But we asked you guys on our Instagram for questions, what you want to know about New York, since this is probably gonna be our last New York episode.
This is not really about males, this episode.
No, although
the podcast isn't about males.
No, it's not a male.
Male.
Is it everything you thought it'd be? What were the lows of NYC?
Do you know what? This is going to make our other trips sound really shit, but there's actually not been any lows, whereas other trips there's been quite a lot of lows.
Yeah, actually.
The lowest was the cockroach. The lowest...
Guys, we've not even spoken to them about the cockroach.
This was a situation.
This has been the lowest of the trip.
This, like, I don't even have words. So, should I tell the story? Yeah. Grace is like actually traumatized from this. Like,
I like had a fit last night because I thought there was bugs on me.
Grace
like stems from there.
Actually has trauma from it.
I'm just like, you've moved on. I can't move on.
I've moved on. I've let it go. But I'm like, if that ever happens again. But the reason why I've moved on and let it go is because I know there's that man that's going to save us.
So basically, we came home. We're not going to explain the cockroach story. We came home from filming a job.
I looked down.
I went in my bedroom. Grace came in the living room.
And I run. I go, ah! And I run. It's like, and I run into Grace's room.
At first, I thought there was a man.
And I actually would have preferred there to be a man than a cockroach. At least a man's a human being.
Cockroach, perhaps this big.
Like,
was in our living room.
No, but I'm going to say bigger than that. No one believes me. But
it's not. It was this big.
But that's chunky for a cockroach.
So Grace runs in my room. She's
I'm
like, bearing in mind, I have a huge issue with insects. Like they keep me up at night. I literally have sleep paralysis over insects. But I'm like, I've got to step up. So I get my freshly washed cushions. I come out. I start screaming. I'm like nearly in tears.
Like we're both hyperventilating, but Grace is like. Grace is the man of the friendship.
I'm the man of this house.
Grace is the man of the house. Grace does everything. So Grace is like, right. I was just stood there like.
I was like, get a grip. I'm gonna go and try and squish it. So I threw my pillow. Thought I got it. I started jumping on my pillow. I was like, we did it. We did it. We turned the pillow over. No cucaracha.
We thought we killed
cucaracha.
It.
So we run out the apartment. Grace leaves her bedroom door open. So like, I shut mine because I'm like.
It could have run in there.
I know. So then we go downstairs. I text the Airbnb woman and I'm like, it's an emergency.
Please
I was like, this is an emergency. Answer your phone.
I think because she was a girl,
she understood. She answered the phone in about 5 seconds, and I was like, there's a giant cockroach. We're petrified. Anyway, they sent a man to come and get the cockroach.
The funny thing is, we thought he was just a random man. Like, we didn't actually know. We just were so desperate. We didn't check that it was like actually the man.
So I sent a picture of his face to the woman. I was like, just checking this is the man to get the cockroach, right? And she was like, yeah. So he came, and the first time he came, the cockroach hid. And the second time he came,
I don't know where it went. Because we looked under here, there was no cucaracha. It was under here, there was somewhere. No cucaracha.
And then the second time he came, I went down to get him. I came up with the man, and Grace was on her phone, and next to her shoes, like next to her feet, was a cockroach.
The man thought I was lying about how big it was as well.
It wasn't. Grace was like, it's this big.
Because like, clearly no cockroach is this big. I was like,
she's so argument with the cockroach. I was
like, you saying I'm lying?
I was like, let's not start.
Are you saying I'm lying?
Let's not start an argument with the cockroach man. But anyway, that was the lows of New York. And
was there any other lows?
We saw a dead rat.
Yeah, but that wasn't in our space.
That was in the streets.
So, what other lows is there? Probably the dates, actually.
Yeah, but they've been funny.
They're funny memories. Like, we can be like, we went on one date was like ended up being a stalker. One date was like, just like grooving. One date was like, do you know what I mean? We've got stories from the dates, but
I
like not
say that's
one.
a low.
I wouldn't say it's a low.
The only low is the cockroach. That is the only low, I think, thus far.
Yeah, probably. That's all I can think of.
That is our only low, but that was quite a low. That was a big low.
But at least it's not a low where like we're depressed or something.
The low would have been if the cockroach was never resurfaced.
Or if there was an infestation.
Fuck. That's why I'm not slept.
But I know there's not an infestation because we would see it.
We've bought cockroach spray, don't worry.
And that man is one call away. I'm only one call away. You ask what our highs are?
No, she's in the other.
How to dampen the mood?
How expensive was the trip compared to what you expected?
Oh, we are back. I don't even want to know how much we've spent.
It's not as like it's expensive as I thought it was gonna be expensive. Like I knew it was gonna be expensive.
We were prepared. Like we've looked at menus. Like I mean, the Airbnb to start with was like way more than. I mean, obviously we had the situation. Paris is more expensive, but we could have got cheaper in Paris. Whereas the price we spent on this, if we bought something for this price in Paris, we'd get like a really fancy flat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like we have spent like the lowest we could have, and we're in a shoebox.
We're in a shoebox, and we're not in like the most desired. We're in a nice area, but it's not like West Village, which is where everyone wants to live.
Yeah,
you know. And
we still paid like a lot. I knew it was gonna be expensive. I was more shocked when I went to Paris because that was like my first time experiencing a really expensive
like
city.
£5 for a coffee.
Yeah.
But over here, that's just like normal.
Yeah. Whereas like because I've already experienced Paris, this isn't that shocking.
It makes London look so cheap.
London, you're kind of
London's really cheap.
London is a bargee. Do many people look at you when you're dressing up, or is it a common thing? Nobody cares.
You know what? Everyone dresses quite funky. There's so many cool people. Like, I saw a really cool girl on the tube stage. She had like these welly boots on with like, did you see her with a really cool coat?
No.
She just looked so cool.
Everyone just dresses really different here, which I love. Like
everyone has got like quirky
and there's no
taste.
Judgment. You can wear a ball gown, no one would look at you different.
And actually it's more celebrated like in the clubs, that you're more likely to get in if you're dressed up.
If you wear something like jeans and a blazer, you will not get in. If you wear like a sparkly pink fluorescent dress, you will get in.
Whereas like if you contrast this with somewhere like Stockholm, everyone is in a black blazer. Like
yeah,
you look weird if you're in like even a pop of colour. Like
yeah,
everyone in Stockholm, Copenhagen wears the same thing to the club,
like this. And
then if you contrast that with here, it's mental.
Everyone wears like really crazy things here. I absolutely love it. Although I will say the only I wear a bit weird things. The only time anyone's been really shook was my naked dress. I got stopped quite a lot.
But I suppose that's because there was a literal bum on your back.
Yeah,
you know.
But again, it was like people stopped me.
People
like,
will be like,
amazing.
wow.
It was no one stopped me and was like, this is crazy. I didn't get any like
like,
judgmental looks. It was all
if
like,
you wore that in Paris,
oh,
game over.
Game over.
There's so many like old
wouldn't.
ladies in Paris that like look at you funny.
I just would never wear that. But like here, everyone was like, you look amazing. Like it was like hyping me up, you know. Would you ever consider moving there?
Oh, it's the next.
Go!
It's the next place. This is going in the vision board for 2024. No, wait. 2023 is Paris.
Oh, 2024 and 2025.
And maybe even 2026.
We definitely want to move here. It all kind of depends on how much we want to.
We love Paris.
Because we might stay in Paris for a year or up to 3 years. So
if we like absolutely love Paris and we're like, I don't want to leave. I've made my friends. I've got my boyfriend. Like whatever. Well, I don't think we're gonna get boyfriends, but let's just say like we're like, oh, we love Paris, we love life here, let's stay. Then we'll stay in Paris. But I mean, at the moment we want to do Paris because it's close to home, but it's something different. And then if we're like feeling bold and we want to like move away from home even further, but also we do love Paris. Like our love for Paris hasn't gone.
No, we low-key have had a better time in New York than we had Paris. But could I move to New York next year? Absolutely not.
I don't think we're ready.
I couldn't be 11 hours away from my family. I couldn't.
We're not even 21.
We're not even 21. Like, I could do this young. Whereas
We're
Paris,
so young.
I know I'm a 2-hour journey from my mum.
And also, I love Paris. I feel like
Paris is homely.
And also, think of like this year we've been so many places, and every place we've been, I still think, even in New York, I still think about how much I love Paris.
Yeah.
I've not like just forgotten about it. What?
You're not just ahead. Like, look at because your t-shirt looks like the wall.
I'm blending in.
Like, don't you just look like a head? Like, you just look like a floating head.
This is a shade match. Paris is an itch I need to scratch.
I hate that saying.
But when we walk around Paris, we're like, oh.
We love Paris. But also, reminder, we're only 20. Like, we've got so much of our
Sex
life
in the
to
City.
live.
She's like 35 and she's running around New York.
Like, there's no rush for us to move to New York. We've got our whole 20s, our whole 30s to move here.
Even if
there's no rush.
Let's say we choose to do Paris for 2 years. We're still only 22 when we're moving to New York.
I know.
That's so young.
Is it actually like Gossip Girl?
No.
I was gonna say yeah.
Was you?
Why are you gonna say no?
Why are you gonna say
Why are you gonna say no?
I was gonna say no because I don't know, I feel like we've spent more of our time in like the West Village and like Soho, and that's where like the young people are. You know, like no one goes out in the Upper East Side. But when you walk around the Upper East Side, yeah, of course it looks like Gossip Girl, but the way that like people party isn't like Gossip Girl. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say because like even Grace Smith's on the nail salon who's like taught at the Gossip Girl school.
Oh yeah, she said it's the
like
exact
gossip.
same.
And like Upper East Side, everyone here is rich. Everyone has nannies. It's very like that, which is why I feel like it's like everyone has doormen. Like it's exactly like Gossip Girl.
The bit we're staying in is, I think like the young
Upper
people
East
of
Side.
New York, they mainly live in the West Village.
Yeah, it's more
the
like
young,
rich
kids.
rich families live in the Upper East Side. Yeah, the only thing that's different is people go out in West Village, not Upper East Side. But even the clubs in like West Village and Soho, I think are quite Gossip Girl vibes.
They are.
It's like you get in based on your outfit. Like, I know
It
that's
sounds
really
really
bad,
bad.
but that's so Gossip Girl.
But it is. But there's no queue because you're either in or out. Where
and we've been
never
declined
a queue.
before, so
Yeah, we're not being like.
we're not being snooty. Like we have been declined, but that is how
I
it
do
is.
quite like it because at least you know you're gonna get in.
You don't queue.
You know, not know you're gonna get in. I didn't mean that. I mean at least you know the minute you get there. If you're stood there for like 5 minutes and they've looked at you, there's no queue, so you know just to try a different club because
That's happened to us so many times.
Well, like, do you know what?
You don't
It's
waste
fine.
your time. You just know.
if my outfit doesn't match the vibe for your club, then I'm off to one that wants me.
How are you affording to live out there?
Well, we have savings and
We
we're
have
kind
savings.
of just spending all our money, so yeah.
Yeah, we've worked since we were 12 and then we've not really spent our money because we've been living at home. And
No
we've not
bills.
spent our money on anything really. No bills.
And you've got to think we've been working since the age of 12.
Yeah.
So we've just got savings and we're just like, do you know what, we're young, we're never going to get this time back. And I don't regret I don't want to know how much I've spent, but I don't regret it, whatever I've spent, because I've had the best year of my life.
And also we'd probably be spending similar money if we'd actually moved out and had
Exactly.
rent and had bills and had food. We just used that money instead and gone on a gap year. Obviously you can do it for a lot cheaper. What are your favourite restaurants? What would you recommend?
Okay, we're quite good with this because we've literally, well, do you know what? We've actually been just back to our favourites.
But there are so many restaurants and recommendations out there for New York. It's very hard to whittle it down, so...
Our favourites. Should we start with
Breakfast.
breakfast?
Breakfast. Brunch. Okay, one we've gone
Sedell's.
to... Oh my god, Sedell's.
I think Sedell's is the best.
Their grilled cheese bagel, enough said.
But I'm also
The
like,
scrambled
you
egg.
can go to diners and have just as nice of a breakfast.
Ritz Diner.
Ritz Diner has such a like old school New York vibe.
The best diner I ever go to is Ritz. We've been to quite a lot.
We
Ritz is
walk
the
like
best.
40 minutes to get there because we love it so much.
Yeah. Sedell's, the grilled cheese. That's where we saw Kylie and Kendall.
Oh my god, the grilled cheese, please get the grilled cheese. It's so good.
And their potatoes and eggs are just something else.
I think, but Ritz Diner's eggs are better, I think.
Ritz Diner's eggs are really good.
Get
and
eggs with
potatoes.
they do it with like roast potatoes, it's so good.
Bar Pizzolino, we have been to like 4 times.
Oh my god, the
Stuffed
croissants. They're stuffed with either apricot jam or chocolate, and they're just delicious.
Amazing, the hot chocolate. Like
They do all
Paris
these
bar.
little donut things with jam.
The
Like, they're like
donuts.
Greg's donuts, but
Wow.
better.
I'd recommend just diners.
Go to a diner.
That's where you can get the best pancakes.
And you get massive portions at Ritz as well. You get like so many pancakes.
Ellen's isn't obvious.
Oh my god,
Ellen's
I had such a fun time at Ellen's.
If you haven't been, you have to do it.
Cats
Diner.
is so New York.
I would say definitely do that for lunch because they're pastrami sandwich.
Go for lunch.
Yeah, that's in Where Harry Met Sally, and it's in like about 1,000 movies.
It's really famous.
It's really cool, but get there at like 11, half 11.
Because it gets, the queue is like, we went on a Sunday, which was risky.
Yeah.
But we got there at half 11, and because most people want to go like lunch for a sandwich, like
we were first in.
We were first in.
Around 12, the queue was
so
insane.
busy.
So go early.
Go early.
Same as Ellen's, go as early as possible.
Ralph's was quite a nice vibe. Dinner.
Oh my god, there's about a million.
Oh, so Cipriani
is the holy.
Do we tell them about the vodka?
Yeah, because we're leaving.
So when you go to Cipriani, you'd think the menu's not that amazing. Ask for the vodka. They'll make you vodka pasta.
It's off menu.
I wonder if they'd make you cacio pepe. Because it's like quite easy.
Probably.
It's just cheese.
Guys, it's off menu and it is the best pasta I've ever had in my life. It's their vodka.
It's incredible. Get it with rigatoni if you can.
Rigatoni. And we've become like best friends with the manager. We've really built a relationship here. And
he gives us.
He's so nice.
So many desserts. Like he made us crêpes Suzettes.
We had crêpes Suzettes, the pie cake and the
ice cream,
trapeze and the ice cream. We had 4 desserts last time
with the mums.
And
he gave us that for free.
We became like besties.
He's so lovely.
He's like our best friend. But yeah, that's probably our number one. American bar, I absolutely love that.
You know what, the food was really good.
The cacio was so good.
The cacio was so good. But like, it's more for the vibes.
The bar. Just go to the bar.
If
you want to be a bit on a budget, just do the bar.
We wasn't sure where to go for our last night, and it was between American bar and Cipriani, but we're thinking Cipriani's up.
Yeah. Mason Close.
No one seems to know about this place.
Everyone in New York was messaging me being like,
it's brand
where
new.
is this? Because it is the craziest place
It's so fun. There's live dancers, burlesque dancers.
No, but like,
and they like strip off.
Tits out.
Like everything's out. And then it's like, you know, like Saatchi Pay where everyone gets up and dances.
It's like that.
It's like that. It's so fun.
It was nuts. No, but there was. The food wasn't amazing.
No, don't go for the food.
You go for the atmosphere.
The wine was nice.
The wine was delicious.
I enjoyed the pasta.
I love the spinach. I love the dauphinoise. She hated dauphinoise. But yeah, that's really good. Lucienne.
Oh my god, Lucienne.
French.
Lucienne's actually one of my favourites.
Grace loves Lucienne steak.
I'm like forcing us to go back tomorrow.
I was like, I'm never going back to Lucienne. She's like, we're going back to Lucienne.
The reason why Grace doesn't want to go back is we had to wait like 40 minutes for our table.
Their service is literal arse. Like, I've never had worse service than Lucienne, but the food's really good.
And the music.
The vibes are brilliant.
The vibes are so good.
The service is shit.
Mamo, I don't know if I'd recommend Mamo.
Mamo went for Grace's birthday. The food's
Wouldn't run
good.
back.
The food's good. The service is really bad. Same as Lucienne. They left us waiting for ages. The pizza's the best pizza I've ever had. But would I go back? No.
I don't think I'd go back to Mamo.
We did Bobsy's on my birthday for Thanksgiving. That was really good. But it's in Tribeca.
I think it's more of a brunch place during the week.
Oh, the brunch looks insane.
The brunch looks amazing. The pancake.
Amazing.
St Ambrose.
Oh yeah.
The good pasta.
Good pasta. Good vibes. St Ambrose.
And the princess cake.
Oh, we did a refinery rooftop, really good and affordable. That's probably the most affordable dinner we've had.
And it's beautiful views as well.
You can see the Empire State.
It's good with like a big group because they do different plates and you can kind of
surf and turf. Okay, bars. I would say.
Oh, we're quite good at this.
The Gold Bar, if you want like a Gossip Girl, because
yes, it was in Gossip Girl.
We have a cocktail Gossip Girl. American Bar, love it. The Spaniard.
Oh, the Spaniards, if you want to meet people, because you kind of have to talk to people because it's so busy.
So busy. Like, don't expect to be sat down and have a relaxing drink. This is like
you stand up,
meeting people.
You want to like mingle. You want to. It's almost like the bar in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, you don't sit down.
You don't sit down.
Although every time we've gone, we've been really lucky. Managed to find a seat, which I don't know how we've done that. That was.
Oh, who's that?
That attitude stinks.
Has he just unsent it? Screenshot it?
Butterfly's good. The Nine's amazing. Go to the Nines. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, the Nines is
You
good.
will struggle to get reservations, so good luck, Charlie. And then clubs. Paul's Casablanca.
The only hub we actually like is Paul's Casablanca. Little Sister was quite good.
Little Sister was really good. We've tried.
We could go back to Little Sister this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. We tried Paul's Baby Grand.
Paul's Baby Grand
isn't as good as Casablanca.
It's a different crowd. I feel like Paul's Casablanca is more aimed at girls. Paul's Baby Grand is more aimed at boys, which is weird because Paul's Baby Grand is pink.
Yeah. We've tried Somewhere Nowhere.
Somewhere Nowhere, didn't like that. That was probably the worst.
Didn't like that.
Oh, The Box. Didn't like The Box.
I like The Box.
Shit music.
I like
The music was... I like the vibe, but we were dancing to nothing.
Made Some Close is what I thought The Box was going to be.
Then that's a dinner, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can go in there to go on the bar.
I honestly think if we stayed later, I've seen it in videos, they throw stuff at you in The Box. We just...
Dummy!
It's called her a dummy! At your age.
All good, I don't need to explain myself. I'm just gonna block him.
That's the
kind of males I attract, everyone. Anyway, guys, what other questions do we think they want to know?
What part of New York would you want to live in if you moved here?
Right, West Village.
Okay.
So, West Village is where you want to live. West Village is where everything's at. West Village is stunning. West Village is cute. We love West Village, but I think it'd be really expensive and also really hard to get an apartment.
I do love the Upper East Side, but it's just such a trek.
It's very far from West Village, and West Village is where all the clubbing is.
And the Upper East Side is good for our job because it's actually probably the best for pictures.
Yeah.
But West Village is good for like
life,
restaurants, bars.
For me, it goes West Village, Soho, Upper East Side. But again, I would be so happy living in the Upper East Side.
Or even like somewhere like in between. You know, like there's a bit in between Soho and West Village. Like
NoHo.
Even mine like near Fifth Avenue.
I bet a lot of people would have. I bet a lot of people would have been living at Fifth Avenue. I'm sure you wouldn't mind that.
Somewhere in the middle.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind Fifth Avenue.
Apparently everyone says we need to avoid Murray Hill. If you're in New York,
Murray Hill.
Do you remember that girl was like, do not move to Murray Hill?
Oh,
she's like, avoid
it was chuggy.
Comment down below if you know what this girl means by avoid Murray Hill.
Comment down below if you live in Murray Hill.
What is in Murray Hill?
Show them your shoe. I actually beg. Show them this.
No, I was on the tube.
Show them this.
I was on the tube and I was sat like this and I went like this.
They had them all day.
Yeah, I was on the tube.
I've got to get out of here. I need to go home. I need to get a bit of normality.
So do you. You always...
Show them this.
You always wear the funkiest...
What is this? I need normality. This isn't good for me. You're so bold wearing that.
I mean, it's like... Who told me I was bold?
Who?
Mabel told me I was bold for wearing heart-shaped.
Everyone thinks I'm bold. Everyone's like, she's so bold wearing that.
Oh my god, guys, you don't even know the drama. Someone filmed me in the street wearing an outfit. Oh, you know,
it wasn't intended.
Guys, you're not gonna get it. Okay, so I wore loafers with white tights and a weird outfit, and then a fluffy coat, which, like, the loafers are fine. The white tights aren't really fine with the loafers. And then the outfit, like, I wore the outfit because I was recreating a Gossip Girl look, and everyone is tagging me in this TikTok because some girl has filmed me
without her permission.
Without my permission. I'm a bit like, I reported it. I want it taken down, but it's not going to be taken down because like it's not harmful or anything.
I reported it as well. Actually, we're on the same
account. So I look terrible, and people are saying I look like a Tudor, but no one gets it. No one gets that that was not meant to be my outfit. Like, I know I look like a Tudor. I didn't choose to put that on.
The thing is that we went ice skating, so she had to wear this massive coat over the actual Gossip Girl outfit. Like, without the coat, it would have. Okay, that's Gossip Girl.
Loafers with that though.
No, but okay, that's Gossip Girl.
Okay.
But the white tights and the coat, it was something else. It was something that shouldn't be named.
And I was the first in the TikTok as well.
Even our manager sent it.
But the comments,
being like, spotted.
But the comments aren't like actually. I mean, they're getting worse. It's got like 20k likes now.
We've all had TikToks.
Yeah. And like even it's been on Amelia and Mabel's For You page as well. Like, and I look so, like the way the facial expressions I'm pulling, and like the white tights are so unflattering on my legs. Like, I literally
the funny
look
thing
like
is though,
a toad.
We have slayed so many outfits like this New York trip, and that's the one that's filmed.
That's not even an outfit. Okay, yeah, it's an outfit, but that's not even, that wasn't even what I was intending to be the outfit. Sorry.
Well, it's made us more aware.
People are watching. People are
There's
watching.
no room for mistakes.
But But I don't know if she put me in that TikTok in the hope that people would like laugh in the comments and then it'd get views.
No, I just think she filmed you because it was about a bit of an outrageous outfit. So she was like, oh, that'll be do good views.
I love the coat. I don't love the white tights. If I had black tights on,
I was saying to her, she looked like the man from Elf.
Yeah, because he walks around in white tights. Apart
Yellow
from him.
tights.
Oh yeah, he wears
You had the
yellow
same
ones.
energy though. Although I wore pink tights.
I think
Milan, and I got trolled really hard.
So do you wear zebra print ones?
I just wore zebra print. I've worn pink, and that's just a regular outfit. And I've been clowned for it. So we've all had our clowning. Do you remember that TikTok of me that went really big?
Oh.
And I got clowned.
Yeah, but at least
We've all had our clown moments.
I just look like nothing on earth.
But it's about damn time because you've not had a clowning yet.
Yeah, okay.
I get clowned so hard for my fashion choices. It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
We were saying today we always have like a massive glow down at the end of our trips. Like we like
really
our hair's
do.
frazzled, like
Hair's frazzled, acne,
gained about a stone.
our fashion shit because we've used all our outfits. Like everything just goes up. My hair needs dyeing. Everything just goes Pete Tong. At the end, like the start of the trip, we're looking hot. The end of the trip, we're looking shit, and that's true.
It's just, and by the end of the trip, we're like, we've had such a good time, we don't really care.
Yeah, we just let loose. Like we really let loose. We've got 3 dinners planned this week. Anyway, guys, what a journey this podcast episode's been. We hope you've enjoyed it.
And what is the next episode going to be about?
We're not sure because obviously
Life gets boring.
life gets boring because we both go into hibernation.
You've got a date.
I have a date 3 days after when we come home.
So that could be spoke about.
The second boy I'm dating from Essex, and the first one aired me, and it was my first ever date, so
Ghosted.
ghosted, and it was my first ever date.
Yeah, but if you'd been on that date now, you wouldn't have wanted to see him again.
Absolutely not.
Did you even want to see him again at the time?
No, but I think I was just excited because it was my first ever date.
Oh, I was saying this.
And I was clowned.
I was saying this to Grace. I was saying sometimes, even if I don't want to see them again, if they don't ask to see me again,
It's hurtful.
It's the ego.
Because now looking back, I'm like, we had no chemistry. Also, there was a lot of red flags of what he was saying. Because I was young, I was just like... Oh.
Like the validation thing as well. Like I said, like I've been on a date in New York and I didn't get... Oh no, I have now actually. He's texted me. But you know when you're like, okay, I didn't want to see you again.
But
like,
why don't you want to see me?
Why don't you want to see me?
It's not him.
It's just the validation thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I get that. We've tried so much shit in this episode.
I know, this episode, like, what we actually really... We like, came, we said a load of shit and then we just left.
We dipped. But, yeah, this is it for our live from New York.
I only did 2. Only did
It was
2.
a really short live.
Really short series. It's been a long one.
Soon, you're going to get live from Paris.
That's if we find a bloody apartment.
Send wishes.
Send your
hugs and
prayers.
kisses.
The minute we get home,
We
we're
need to
apartment
apartment
hunting.
hunt. So, send us all your wishes. But we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
From Stripey and Floating Head.
Bye.